Most people go through life never realizing their true potential, not because they lack talent or ability, but simply because they're stuck in a scarcity mindset. They think resources are limited, and they feel compelled to hoard what they have rather than share it. This mentality can keep them from reaching their goals and living a life they can be proud of. In today's video, we're going to discuss why thinking in terms of abundance rather than scarcity can make a world of difference when it comes to achieving your goals, and that's exactly what's happened with me. For many years, I felt trapped in a scarcity mindset, which kept me from truly connecting with others and achieving my dreams. But once I made the decision to embrace an abundance mindset, my life transformed in ways I never imagined possible. I realized that abundance wasn't just about having more material possessions, but was a way of approaching life that opened doors to endless possibilities. I became more willing to collaborate with others, embrace new opportunities, and trust that the universe would provide for my needs. This shift in mindset allowed me to break free from the limitations I had imposed on myself, and to live a life that was both fulfilling and abundant. Now, before we dive in, I just wanted to take a moment to ask you a simple favor. If you find our videos helpful, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more people with our message and keeps us motivated to create more content for you. So thank you in advance for your support. And now, let's get back to the video. So what exactly is the difference between abundance and scarcity? Well, when you approach life with a scarcity mindset, you always feel like there's not enough to go around. Like someone else's success means there's less opportunity for you. It keeps you from sharing what you have and working collaboratively with others. And instead, you might find yourself competing with everyone else and feeling like you're constantly falling behind. On the other hand, an abundance mindset is all about recognizing that there's plenty for everyone. It means embracing the belief that your cup can always be filled no matter how much you pour out. With this mindset, you see other people's success as inspiration and motivation rather than a threat. And you're always open to learning from others and working together to achieve common goals. As a leader, it's essential to adopt an abundance mindset, because it sets the tone for your team and organization. When you exude confidence that there's enough success to go around, it inspires your employees to do their best work and collaborate with one another. But what does that actually look like in practice? Let us take a look at a few key areas where adopting an abundance mindset can make a world of difference. First, let's talk about collaboration. In today's fast-paced business environment, it can be easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget the importance of working together. However, fostering a collaborative spirit among your employees is essential to driving innovation and achieving greater success. By encouraging your staff to share ideas, listen to one another, and work together, you can create a positive feedback loop that leads to improved performance and growth. Remember, the beauty of an abundance mindset is that it allows you to focus on the win-win scenarios, where everyone walks away feeling satisfied and eager to contribute more. Another area where an abundance mindset can make a big impact is in decision-making. When you're faced with tough choices, it's important to remember that there's often more than one right answer. Instead of fixating on the limited options, try to broaden your perspective and explore all the possibilities. Consider the unique strengths and experiences of your team members, and how they might approach the problem differently than you. By tapping into the collective intelligence of your group, you can make better decisions that lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. But what about when things don't go according to plan? That's where resilience comes in. Setbacks and failures are inevitable in any industry, but it's how you respond that really matters. an abundance mindset can help you bounce back quickly from adversity. Because you know that there are always new opportunities around the corner. Instead of dwelling on what could have been, focus on what you can control and take action towards a brighter future. Remember, setbacks are just temporary speed bumps on the road to success. And finally, let's talk about adaptability. In today's rapidly changing world, it's crucial to be able to adapt quickly to new technologies, customer demands, and market trends. Embracing an abundance mindset can make it easier to navigate these changes because you're not clinging to outdated ways of doing things. Instead, you're open to trying new things, experimenting with different approaches, and learning from both successes and failures. By staying flexible and adaptable, you'll be able to thrive in the face of any challenge. I hope these tips are helpful as you strive to create a more collaborative, innovative, and successful work environment. Remember, adopting an abundance mindset is a journey, not a destination. So be patient with yourself and celebrate every small victory along the way. You see, the truth is that the more we try to hold on to what we have, the more likely it is to slip through our fingers. But when we release our grip and open our hands, that's when the real abundance begins to flow. It's like the old saying goes, you can't hold two rabbits in one hand. Trying to cling tightly to everything we think we need will only end up hurting us in the long run. Think about it. When you're constantly worried about losing what you have, you're not able to fully enjoy it or appreciate all the blessings in your life. You're always looking over your shoulder, waiting for the other shoe to drop. But when you let go of that fear and embrace abundance, that's when you can truly experience the richness and depth of life. So here are some practical ways to let go of your scarcity mindset and start embracing abundance. First, start by acknowledging your scarcity mindset. What are you holding on to so tightly? Is it your job, your relationship, your finances? Once you identify what's causing you stress and anxiety, you can start to let go of that fear and replace it with positive affirmations. Tell yourself that you are worthy of abundance, that you deserve to have everything you want and more, and that the universe is constantly working to bring you those blessings. Another effective way to cultivate an abundance mindset is to focus on gratitude. Take a few moments each day to appreciate all the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude is a powerful way to shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, and it can help you attract even more abundance into your life. It can also help you overcome the fear of missing out, or FOMO, that can sometimes accompany an abundance mindset. Remember, just because you're embracing abundance doesn't mean you should ignore your instincts or take unnecessary risks. Instead, it's about trusting that you can achieve your goals and dreams through hard work, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from your mistakes. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Asking for assistance doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. It simply means you're smart enough to recognize your limitations and seek the help of others. And the more you're willing to collaborate and lift others up, the more you'll receive in return. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to adopting an abundance mindset that can transform your life and work. Remember, abundance isn't just a state of mind, it's a way of living that can bring you greater success, happiness, and fulfillment. And that's it. If you found this video helpful, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep hustling and keep thriving. Okay, challenge time. Are you listening? Are you ready? Here we go. Most people overcomplicate what it takes to change their body. They think it's about finding the perfect plan, the magic supplement, the newest superfood, or some secret method only a few people know about. But let me be real with you, those things might help a little, but they're not the key. The key is consistency. And not perfection, consistency. The small, intentional actions you take every single day are what create the foundation for lasting transformation. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things, again and again, until your body has no choice but to change. People love to start strong. They get excited, commit to eating clean, going to the gym 5 days a week, cutting out sugar, dairy, gluten, coffee, and whatever else is trending that week. But here's the problem. If you can't sustain it, it won't stick. And if it doesn't stick, it won't transform you. You don't need a perfect 30-day sprint. You need something you can repeat on day 31, day 60, day 100. That's where the real change happens, in the ordinary days, not the dramatic ones. Think of your body like a bank account. Every time you eat something nourishing, drink enough water, sleep well, or even manage your stress, you're making a deposit. And just like compound interest, those little deposits begin to build. One salad won't change your life, but 30 days of salads will shift your energy, your digestion, your skin, your mindset. A single morning stretch doesn't make you flexible, but do it every morning, and you'll move better, feel better, live better. It's the repetition of small habits that rewires your body. The truth is, most of us don't need more information. We know what to do. We just don't do it enough. We fall off track and think we've failed. But falling off isn't failure. Staying off is. If you eat one bad meal, it doesn't erase a week of good choices. If you miss a workout, it doesn't undo your progress. What matters is what you come back to daily. And when you come back to it consistently, your body learns that this is the new standard. This is the new normal. So instead of trying to do it all at once, pick one thing and do it well. Make it part of your rhythm. Maybe it's drinking a full glass of water first thing every morning. Maybe it's choosing whole food at lunch instead of processed snacks. Maybe it's preparing one healthy meal a day, no matter what. It sounds small, but over time it builds confidence, and confidence builds momentum. And momentum is the most underrated force in transformation. There's something powerful that happens when your mind realizes you can trust yourself again. When you say you'll do something and then you actually do it, not once, but every day changes how you see yourself. And that shift in identity is the moment everything starts aligning. Your choices begin to match your goals. Your energy matches your vision, and your body. It catches up. So don't chase complexity. Don't get distracted by the noise. Focus on the simple habits you can repeat without burning out. Because the truth is, transformation doesn't come from intensity, comes from consistency. Show up daily. Do the work, even when it's not flashy. Especially when it's not flashy. Now I want you to take a moment to close your eyes. Imagine the kind of shape you want to be in, the way you want to move, the clothes you want to wear. Now, open your eyes. Bring your focus back to this room, to this space. Ask yourself, what does that future you look like? How does she move? What does she eat? What does she do? Hold that image. That feeling close, because you're about to make a decision that will either bring you closer or push you further away from that version of you. The truth is, most transformations happen one small step at a time. Those steps don't feel like much in the moment, but over time, they add up to big results. A year from now, you're gonna wish you started today. 5 years from now, you're gonna be so grateful you didn't quit. Stick with me for a minute, because I have 3 challenges for you. 3 things you can do right now that will transform your relationship with your body, your health, and your goals. Challenge no. 1. Stop relying on willpower and motivation. They're just not reliable enough. Instead, rely on systems and habits that support the person you want to be. For example, if you want to eat less junk food, it's easier to remove temptation than to rely on your willpower. Clear out the junk food from your pantry and replace it with fruits and veggies. That way, when you're hungry, you're more likely to grab a carrot instead of a candy bar. Or if you want to exercise more, schedule your workouts in your calendar and treat them like important meetings that you can't reschedule. Having these habits and systems in place will make it easier to stay on track, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation is like a wave. It comes and goes. Habits are your anchors that keep you steady and moving forward even when the waves are rough. Challenge, no. 2. Understand that your past experiences don't define who you are now or who you can become. Many of us struggle with feelings of shame or guilt around food or exercise, especially if we've dieted before or maybe struggled with disordered eating or an eating disorder in the past. But here's the thing, your past doesn't have to hold you back. If you've struggled with food or body image in the past, know that you're not alone, and it doesn't mean you can't succeed now. It just means you need to be extra mindful and compassionate with yourself. Find ways to move your body that feel good to you, not punishing. Focus on nourishing your body with food, not restricting or dieting. And above all, celebrate every small victory along the way. Remember, you're not defined by your past struggles. You're defined by your ability to heal, to grow, and to thrive. And finally, challenge no. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone is on their own journey. Some people might be further ahead than you, while others might be starting out just like you. Comparing yourself to others will only discourage you and make you feel like you're falling behind. You're not in this to prove yourself to anyone else. You're in this for yourself. Celebrate other people's successes and learn from their journeys, but don't compare yourself to them. Instead, focus on what you want to achieve and the progress you're making along the way. You can do this. I believe in you. Now I challenge you to take that belief, carry it with you, and put it into action. Write down the small habit you're going to start doing today. It could be anything. Drinking more water, adding more fruits and veggies to your diet, going for a walk every morning. Then write down why it's important to you and how it fits into your bigger goals. Commit to doing it for 30 days and see how it makes you feel. At the end of the 30 days, reflect on your progress and be proud of yourself for sticking with it. Let's make this the best month yet.